Not the next is the tailback, who gets thrown backwards onto his backside. And once again on that carry is Jace Bradbury. You could see him kind of hit the ground and his arms go out to his side. And you could almost get the sense that he was breathing a sigh going, oh boy, what do we have to do? No gain on the play.
Again, it's just Martinsburg just simply winning the line of scrimmage, just snapping the ball. And, these guys are almost trying to sidestep the tacklers before they even get the football, and Martinsburg's in the backfield so quickly. Big play coming up again. It's going to be another 3rd and long situation, 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, the snap goes to Amore, flush from the pocket, rolling to that far side, looking downfield, going to let it go. Penalty marker down as he was hit right at the end of the throw that sails out of bounds far side, and that'll be R.J. Barrett, who's going to get called for roughing the passer. Tough call against the Bulldogs on that one, as Barrett was charging hard at the quarterback. Maybe had a chance to let up. That's what our head referee was thinking, and that 15-yard penalty will give Washington their first down. So plus 15, second penalty on Martinsburg. That'll be 2 penalties for 20 yards against the Bulldogs. And again, just not a lot of time for Amore, who got flushed from the pocket and had to throw that one on the run.
Well, every attempt he's made thus far, he's had to really just simply run out of the pocket. He hasn't had time to set and make a throw any more than about 2 seconds, and he's really got to get out of the pocket.
Now from their own 36 with a fresh set of downs. They'll line up a back to each side of the quarterback. Amore fakes the handoff, looks near side, and throws it out of bounds. Down the field was looking for Austin Miller. The sophomore was near the midfield stripe as that one sailed out of bounds about 6 yards in front of him. Again, no time to throw as Amore on the run. He is 0 for 3, still looking for his first completion. 2nd and 10 coming from their own 36.
And one of the tough things about throwing the football against a team like Martinsburg is when your defensive backs have greater speed than your receivers. It's hard to get open, and that's at any level.
Washington letting that play clock wind down, but the game clock not running after the incompletion. They now rush to the line of scrimmage, and the snap and handoff. The handoff to Bradbury, straight ahead, pushes his way from the 36 out to about the 39 for a 3-yard gain.
Bryce Morris on the tackle for Martinsburg, the initial hit.
Time they're able to get a little push from that offensive line. 4 carries, 7 yards, the unofficial total in this opening quarter for Jace Bradbury, the 6'1", 193-pound junior. Initially listed as a quarterback on the roster, but has given way to Amore, and now we see Bradbury playing tailback. 3rd down and 7, man in motion to the far side as penalty markers fly just on the snap of the football, and it is a procedure. The first penalty for the Patriots, and it'll back them up 5 yards.
Well, obviously that's something they definitely do not need. Now it's going to be a 3rd down and about 12, along 12 here. We're down to 1:20 to go here in the first quarter for Martinsburg on top, 21-0. It's hard enough making 10 yards. And hard enough making the 7 they would have had to have made for first down, but now it's 12.
2 receivers to the far side, man in motion that way as well as the snap goes back to Amore, rolling to that far side, now going to let the pass go and throws it away, incomplete as that one again went in to the Martinsburg bench. I'm trying to get the number on who may have been the intended target, and it is a 21. That was Thomas Wogan. So with the incompletion, punting unit will come on again. And Vic, you talk about those 3rd downs, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 12.
You're just not going to be able to do very well against a team like this with that kind of distance. And due to no fault of their own, they've only had the 1 penalty that actually took them back, but the rest has just simply been Martinsburg's defense not allowing them to run the football.
Amore again will punt it out of there and barely got it away as R.J. Barrett got in there, and that one ends up hitting a Washington cheerleader on the track right in front of us near the midfield stripe, and now we'll wait and see where they mark it going out of bounds, and they're going to mark it out. Wait a minute. The referee down the sideline stopped and now starts again.
Wow, 41-yard line.
And so again, Martinsburg getting outstanding field position. That punt will only cover 7 yards. Did you hear the mountain climber music on that one from the old Price is Right game as he was coming down the sideline like that?
I was sitting there thinking the same exact thing.
Great minds think alike.
Martinsburg's had the ball at the 40, 41, and now again at the 41.
Yeah, that's a short field for this defense for Washington to have to defend. Banks is back to throw, fires it over the middle, and the catch is made by the slot receiver, Gerard Bowie. Just went down the field and then cut across on a little bit of an angle, made that catch between defenders, turned it upfield, and takes it down to the 26-yard line.
Nice throw by Banks there. Again, he has a strong arm. He puts the ball, he can throw it on the line. He gets it out very, very quickly.
5 of 6 passing. He's now thrown for 87 yards and a touchdown. So from the 26-yard line, a first down and 10. Banks with a back to his left side. That's Sign, and the pass coming near side, caught by Michael Boite. Boite along the sideline managed to keep his feet in bounds with 2 defenders draped all over him and goes out finally at the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 yards and another first down.
Well, he went to Boite with that throw, but I'll tell you what, he was, again, Van Duzer was wide open. It was just a quick throw, but Van Duzer was wide open straight down the field. 12.6 seconds go in the first quarter, 21-0 the score. First and 10 for Martinsburg at the Washington 15.
Vic, 6 straight plays by Martinsburg in which they have gained a first down. Handoff going to Trey Sign, straight ahead running, grabbed at the 10-yard line and gets turned around and taken down on the play by Fleetwood White, number 67, a 6'4", 201-pound sophomore. That stop will come at about the 8-yard line after a 7-yard gain, and we hear the whistle sound that ends quarter number 1. Back with your second quarter of action from here at Terry L. Marcus Stadium after this timeout with Martinsburg leading Washington 21-0. Well, Martinsburg will have the football as we get the second quarter started with a 2nd down and 3 from the 8 of Washington. Now moving from left to right, back to throw. Banks looking far side, underthrows the intended target. He had Cello Tenable out there as the wideout, Matt Van Duzer as the slot receiver. Both got down to about the goal line and turned around. The pass kind of went between them.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody did not run the proper pattern on that one. They were too close in proximity to each other. So maybe he just undecided on who to throw to. He threw to neither one of them, threw in between them.
There you go. Don't make a mistake. Just make sure that it's not going to get picked off. No turnover, and now you face another down at 3rd and 3 from the Washington 8. Banks out of the gun awaiting that snap. He's got it. Hands it off. That's Trey Sign. Started right. Finds a little cutback left. Pushes his way forward. It's a rugby scrum now at the end of the play. And eventually the officials come in blowing their whistles. And now we wait to see the forward progress. Looks like it will be down close to the 3. That'll be a 5-yard gain and 1st and goal coming for the Bulldogs. 6th play of this upcoming possession for Martinsburg, who are now 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions. How about 3 carries for 27 yards for Trey Sign, who will stay out there in the backfield. Right now lined up to the left of the quarterback is Banks. Looks back upfield, getting the play call from the far sideline. 2 receivers each way. Banks awaiting that shotgun snap. He's got it. There is the handoff and Sign into the end zone for the Martinsburg Bulldog touchdown. Started to his right and then just kind of slowed down, let the block set up, and then literally walked right in.
But again, just total control by the offensive line in Martinsburg.
3 yards on the run for Trey Sign, and that is his first rushing touchdown of this season. Sign had come in with 20 carries for 91 yards, but finally able to hit pay dirt.
Jason, you had a bird's eye view of that. Pretty easy, I would say.
Chris Catlett for the PAT. Snaps just a little bit behind Trenton Sherman, but he's able to grab it and get the placement down. The kick is up, and it is through. And with 11:03 to play in our first half, we take a timeout with Martinsburg leading Washington 28-0. We give you the drive summary after the ensuing kickoff. It's a bouncer along the far side hash mark off the hand of an up man who goes back to get it at about the 25-yard line. Nice play to be able to leap into the air, get a hand on that one, and then knock it down and go get it. Still waiting to get that number as he comes to the near sideline. I believe that's a 19, and it is, and that is Tyvon Twyman. Drive summary for the Bulldogs: 6 plays, 41 yards, a minute 49 seconds, a 3-yard touchdown run for Trey Sign, 28-0 Martinsburg. Vic, through the first quarter, Martinsburg had run 13 plays for 181 yards, 11 plays minus 2 yards for the Patriots.
It's been tough. It's, basically Martinsburg has dominated the line of scrimmage on the offensive line and the defensive line as well.
From their own 26, Patriot football pass coming near side. Bradbury the catch, hit by Morris, and Bryce Morris, the linebacker, able to knock him down right at the 25, and it ends up being a loss of a yard. Boy, that play looked good at the beginning.
Yeah, it did. It looked like it was going to develop into something, and next thing you know, boom. And then, again, that's the speed that Martinsburg has, that they're able to react and get to where they need to be very quickly.
That's the first completion for Amore, and it goes for minus a yard. Well, they break that huddle, working their way to the line of scrimmage. The Patriots really trying to work that play clock down to 12, down to 11, down to 10. Back to each side of the quarterback. 2 wideouts here to the left side. Man in motion now to that far side. There is the handoff to Bradbury, met in the hole by R.J. Barrett, the linebacker.
Wow. Sure did meet him.
That's what you call a violent collision in the hole. And not fun for Bradbury, who was also being hung on to by Ty Lucas as the nose guard got an arm wrapped around him. And then it was Barrett coming in to help finish off that tackle. It was a gain of 1 back out to the 26. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 and yet another 3rd and long.
Well, at least give them credit. They're trying to establish something. The run game. Pass game isn't there. There's just no way they can't even get a pass off, much less without the quarterback being harassed.
Amore, the sophomore, pointing out some blocking assignments as he awaits that shotgun snap. He's got it. Quick throw over the middle. Grab made, but the tackle made right away as well. That's Bryce Morris, who wrapped up the receiver as soon as he caught the football. Thomas Wogan goes down at the 29 after just a 3-yard gain.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down. We've got 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first half. 28-0, Martinsburg leads it, and it's just been basically domination, more so up front. The offensive line and the defensive line have dominated this game thus far.
Punting unit on, and that means Amore will be the one to try to get it out.